Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 10 of our Araby campaign and what could actually be the grand finale. So we only need 2 more territories to complete the short victory, and of course we're going to be going for the revenge of Jafar up in the north as we do conquer the Bretonnian lands. Alright guys, let's get this going and see what's cooking. So Halim, this is our sheik here, he does have some cool items. We gave him the Bow of Seeking, which is quite good. Gives him anti-large and then also gives ranged bonuses to all of his army. So very, very effective on the archers who now have 160 range. And then we do have Mehmed the Butcher, who's going to be coming south here. Although, honestly, he's kind of just been meandering about. I'm thinking about sending Homeboy, like, all the way up north, but I don't think he's going to make it there. Like, it'll take, like, 20 turns for him to get all the way up there, right? So I could go conquer the dinos down here, or... I mean, Khorne is pretty much defeated. Clan Moors is going to be friends with us at this point, most likely. I mean, let's look at the little rats and see how they're doing. I mean, he likes us. He's friendly. We're not quite at, like, an alliance level yet, but pretty close. Scarbrand is barely hanging on for dear life. He's suffering attrition, just suffering in the wastelands, and I think Scarbrand is being punished by everyone. Yeah, he's at war with 3 of us here, so maybe we'll just send Mehmed the Butcher north. I don't really like the idea of going down here and attacking Tic-Tac-Toe. It was an idea I had last episode, but I've dwelled on it, and I have changed my mind for now. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the turn, and next we will fight the Fay Enchantress, King Lewin, and maybe even recruit another army up here. All right, they want us to join a war against the Wood Elves. I'm good. No, thank you. I just made peace with them. Yeah, I don't want Orion, like, popping out of the bushes and stealing my territory. So, yeah, we definitely just go after the Fay Enchantress here, and the only way I'll join the war against the Wood Elves is if they do take a territory that I need, right? So we see him moving across. Aquitaine has been retaken, so the old Bretonnians putting up a little bit of a fight here. You know, they didn't hear no bell. So let's go ahead and avoid the battle and keep moving here. A new regional power. Oh, the Dread Fleet has become a major power. Okay. That is cool. All right, so Sultan Jafar's army looking pretty good. We can march on over here. So I assume Paravan is going to get it, so we're not going to spend any money upgrading that yet. Or do we go to Aquitaine? I think we need to go over here because Paravan is a territory that I really do want to hold, so we're going to hard march here. Paravan, we're going to save our money since it's probably going to get sacked, although Quinnell's is a safe one to upgrade, so we can get that going. I do have a lot of captives. I can use that to speed up some of the tech. And is Scarbrand going to be able to get any territory? I mean, he's got an army. Maybe he can get one of these territories, which then I could gift. I could take Homeboy over to fight Scarbrand, which I think I'll butter him up and, like, get ready to go. Although, no, we were going to go to Numus. That's right. So we'll get Numus next turn. Yeah, it's got to go. And I will fight a battle with this army before the campaign's over, guys. Just to show you what the elephants look like. Because I know we've been auto-resolving with that army quite a bit. So I think that'd be a fun inclusion there. And we do have a Skaven army here. What the hell is that? That is a Skaven army. So let's just kind of waddle back that way. Poor Mehmed the Butcher, dude. He's just been Struggle City trying to figure out what to do with his life here. Alright, let's get the infrastructure upgraded, and I think we're about ready to pass the turn here. Yeah, we'll go deal with that. Mehmed's going to come north, and I mean, do we just go north with him? Go straight through the mountains? I mean, it is an option. Poor Mehmed. He'll figure out his life eventually, guys. He's in a midlife crisis here. And as far as diplomacy goes, I'm sure we have some deals we can make. Clan Mulder. They're at war with the Empire, Fecundites. We have you. You're at war with the Scythians. You have 5 territories. Khalida I already have a trade agreement with, if I'm not mistaken. So we can be homies with Khalida. I'm down. Is there anybody else? Yeah, Clan Mulder. Sure, let's get the big old Skaven party going, guys. Because we have that rat necklace thing that makes all the Skaven love us. It's like catnip to them. Alright, so this territory, do the Skaven have any adjacents? They don't. I would love to gift one of these to get an alliance with Clan Moor. That would be very, very nice. So I think we'll skip that for now. Post available in the Tomb King's lands. Oh, we can get a Titan? I mean, come on, dog. We got to get the Titan if we can. That'd be super fun, like a Araby army with a big Titan. Yeah, sounds pretty badass, dude. All right, Setra wants us to join a war against the Wood Elves. I'm good. No, thank you. We will figure that out eventually, but we're going to be taking down the Scythians here. I wonder if we could just, like, confederate them. Like, probably not, since we're at war. I was, like, just thinking, you know. All right, Caron, Carcassonne. Looking all right, and it looks like they are moving out with an army, so we might need Mehmed over here actually to get them. No, we can reach the city. That's going to pull in both armies, and great. So we will get ready to do that as we head up in the north. Jafar is going to continue on his merry way. I don't think he can reach Montfort. Oh, he actually can. Wow. And we can start upgrading this city, actually. I'm down for that. So we're going to go ahead and rush the construction, and from here I could get some military infrastructure. trying to think if that's worth it. Do we want to get just growth buildings for now, just so it goes a little bit quicker? We do have the cubes of doom, so let's get that tier 2. Is there any military I would want to get here? Probably not. Nothing at this tier is really that worth it. So we're just going to get walls, and we can rush those walls. It is 1,000, but Montfort is one of the territories, and then Castle Bastogne is going to be next up on the menu. So we probably will get attacked by like a big Bretonnian army soon, I would wager. But let's keep moving, and hopefully the Skaven will continue helping us in this conquest, because that is a lot of Bretonnian armies. I think I need a second army up here, so we're going to bring Mehmed, I think. All right, let's occupy that.
Commander.
And we're going to go ahead and get the trade resources, and this is a growth building, which is totally fine for that region. An unending volley. Oh, replenishes ammunition. That's kind of an interesting item. The Ranger's Quiver.
Commander of G.
Let's see if I have any room on this character. So that is going to be the Ranger's Quiver. Let's go ahead and fuse these items here. See what we get. We get a Sword of Anti-Heroes. It's an alright item. And the Ranger's Quiver, oh, perfect. So we get unending ammunition on that assassin character. That's actually really, really good.
Lord.
She hits pretty hard with her range attack, so what's not to love? Okay, so precise, and that is ours. Unending volley, Sword of Anti-Heroes, we'll find somebody to equip that. And now we can go and fight against Numus here. So we're going to hit the city. It should pull in both these armies. I mean, it's going to be probably an easy auto. Oh, okay. You guys want to see the elephants? I think we need to see the elephants. And this army hasn't gotten a lot of love. So we're going to go ahead and fight this, guys, and we'll see you in the battle. All right, so here we are in the siege battle. Looks like reinforcements are going to be coming from the back of the city. Got to see where I want to attack. Just kind of seeing the lay of the land here. I kind of like this spot because there's 2 big locations here. So we're going to set up our archers at the gatehouse here. Looking fine. We get the Zales to kind of lurk in the back as well. Do we have the means of taking down the tower? I don't think so, but we do have the 2. Oh my god, this army. The Ravager of El Kalabad, and then we got a bunch of war elephants here, so we're gonna just blitz these freaking walls down, dog. It's gonna be fun. I think this elephant is a freaking cannon on its back, so we could use that to actually shoot the tower down. So yes, let's do that first, play it very smart. Let's get you guys back here, and we have the infantry corps. I think these guys are flying now. Yeah, so this is gonna be a pretty easy siege for us, most likely. So let's get you guys here with the infantry. They can be in group 4 here. Oh, he's on a flying carpet, the Mirage guy. Okay, cool. Ashen Assassin can lurk back here as well. So let's get you in group 4. Cataphracts can wait in this unit as well.
Mounted warriors.
And then we get the carpets to fly over and cause some havoc. So the carpets should be able to do quite a bit of annoying damage. So let's go ahead and attack here. Let's go get the cannon elephant to shoot at the tower right there. So we're going to blast that. It is damaged, I believe, because they just took the city. And let's go see what kind of ranged assets they have. Probably not going to be a whole lot. Which one is the cannon elephant? Yeah, these war elephants will put you in 6. And we can take the other elephants over here. And let's get our characters. And we can get you in group 3 too. Alright, so the carpet man is going to go. So these are just regular flying carpets. You can check them out. They're super cool. So we're going to get them overhead. Wow, they actually did a lot of damage against that lord right there. And there are some bowmen? No, there's no bowmen here, really. Alright, so we're going to go after you guys. And it looks like maybe there's something. No, I think that was just friendly firing there. Alright, so some Harry Potter. Oh, it's the mage. Okay, so the mage is shooting at the flying carpets here. Let's go after him here. Bombard right here. And we're going to get those elephants up. And you archers can just honestly move right here and just start shooting over the walls. Yeah, it should be fine. Now, this character is a life caster. It's going to be useful. And wow, the flying carpets actually do a lot of damage. Look at that. The enemy lord's getting it pretty good. The tower is going to be down soon. We're going to go for the gatehouse with the big boys. And the siege elephant, which has a cannon on its back, will continue shooting at this tower. All right, so now we do a little bit of fast forwarding here while the emirs have gathered. Let's go look around the city and find any opportunities we can. Okay, we do have some archers over there. Elephants, the big juggernaut's going. And we do have a burning alignment, which is going to be sweet. So we're going to do that right there. Pop them like they're hot. And the enemy lord is down for the count. Burning alignment. Oh, yeah, let's go, baby. That's what it's all about right there. Big, scary elephant. So this is an army we've been developing for a while. It's pretty freaking good, actually. And yeah, that beam of doom getting her done. All right, so we have archers over there, I believe. Yes. Let's go see what freebies we have. We can go swarm on these bowmen right there. The elephant chads have gotten through, so let's go get the big elephants in. And it's a pretty mean core of elephants. You can do a little rallying right there, just to get them hyped, even though it's super not necessary. All right, so the characters are descending, and we do have some dwellers below, if I'm not mistaken, so I could do that, but I think I'm going to save it for the other forces. We weren't quite on them. Yeah, we do get the Radiant Discharge. Let's do another Radiant Discharge here, break these guys down, and then we're going to go move on to the next one. Meanwhile, the elephants get in, and yeah, they are going to be trampling pretty freaking hard. It's like a Mumakil, basically, yeah. Very cool to see. And with the healing on that mage, I mean, this army becomes just so much stronger. All right. So pretty much a full route of the gatehouse here. We are going to need to get our infantry in soon. So let's move you guys up. Have you guys get in, and they can just kind of head towards this objective here. We can get you in group 7 and send you over to this one. Send the cataphracts in, and great. So they've been completely annihilated to the gatehouse here. And the rest of the homies going to move in. Looking awesome. And we could just use some of the flying carpets here to chase down the routing units that are healthy. So we're going to go chase down the warriors right there, put you in control group 8. And elephants are now going to move in. All right. So we do see Fashendira here. She's there ready to go. We could probably take her out in a couple seconds with this character squad, to be honest. Let's go ahead and grab the gatehouse. Everybody else is moving in, so we're going to waddle up here with the main core. And I think the elephants could honestly solo this whole army. They seem really, really good, actually. All right, Dwellers Below. Do we want to do it for the style points? Yeah, why not? I know it's not like the strongest play, but we will do it. Should be fine. You guys dive in there. We get the Dwellers Below on those guys. Radiant abilities will be off cooldown soon. And we're going to send the big dogs up. They are coming. That's a decently sized army here. They do have the final holding point. And the Dwellers Below, definitely not worth it, but it does get those guys down. So that is something. All right, the cataphracts. Let's get the cataphracts over here to come run down these archers. And yeah, let's just keep the elephants moving up towards the main battle lines, man. Meanwhile, the rest of the archers can kind of head up into the big open space here and try and get a little bit of DACA. So that objective is going to be ours. We do have the anti-large cataphracts, who would actually be pretty good in our other army across the pond there, in Jafar's army. You guys fly across, go hunt them down, and you guys are still chasing, so let's fly you over here and have you chase these guys. All right, so we've gotten most of the pressure on here. The Elephants of Doom have taken that victory point, and now we have Arabian Knights and Camel Lancers, which we could do a little bit of a burning alignment here. Not the best angle, honestly. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, let's get the Cannon Elephant in the city. And the Cataphracts have engaged here. They're going to have a bit of a hard fight. Those are just Arabian Knights, though, so I think they'll be okay. And let's send the main infantry corps up the city streets there. Oh, the burning alignment actually hit. Nice. We actually did something with that. Dude, this elephant stack is really, really punishing. I could see how just mass Elephants of Doom. It seems like they just... Oh my god. It seems like they just do an obscene amount of damage, you know? All right. So let's get them in there to finish these guys off. Maybe that's the way to play Araby, the elephant stack. I mean, we could have one, of course, but... Yeah, so something just did a bunch of damage to you. You guys now come over here, and let's get a little bit of healing on these homies, and we'll bring them in towards the main city there. The archers are going to set up shop here. Cataphracts can keep fighting. Those are palace guards, so we don't want any of that smoke, so let's go ahead and take you guys off. Shoot at the palace guard, pull you guys back here, and the elephants can continue rampaging up the streets. So that's going to be the game. All right, let's get on the Arabian Knights. The Emir and company, yeah, you can see they're getting a little bit of DACA in there. We can send the Emir in to attack the Palace Guard if we want to, but Fatendira would be an ideal target, certainly. Earthblood right here. Let's get the Earthblood on the boys. Palace Guard, I think we just shoot them with the bows and the guns. Yeah, we're a little bit blobbed up there, which is kind of unfortunate, but let's get the archers to see if they can get up there. Create a little bit of space. Fatendira is here, but the Elephant Legion is marching and crumbling pretty much everything. Oh, they have Nehekar and Warrior allies. That's fun. Yeah, so that faction I'm fighting, the Scythians, they have a unique mechanic, which is they can ally, become extra tight allies with the Tomb Kings, and it gives them some cool bonuses. Like they have apparently an ancestral relationship with the Tomb Kings, their particular faction. So yeah, they can do some neat stuff. Dude, 13,000 HP, pretty thick. Our Sheik has got about 10. Yeah, but Fatendira is almost down for the count with some Scorpions shooting the big elephant. Carpets, how are they doing? Let's go target these guys, and we can get you guys to target these ones. Great. Should be able to shut that down. These are Nehekar horsemen, and we want to finish off that lord if we can. So we're going to do a little bit of cycle charging here as we do some healing on the big elephants, and we can do a regrowth on the one that is taking some DACA right there. Okay. So almost through the battle lines there. The Cataphracts are fighting against Palace Guard, which is really shitty, so we're going to bring them over here just to capture this point. That's going to be much better. Carpets are doing well, and it looks like we have been able to get Fatendira down, so she's down for the count. Do a little bit of rally here as the big Chungus elephants continue their rampage. All right, cannon boys coming. The Jazales not able to really shoot, but the bows are. And these bows are just so elite. It's honestly worth just keeping them at this point. We're going to get the Jazales over here. Yeah, or just run them over here for the capture. I think that'll be fine too. All right, the Ravager of El Calibad getting it a little bit, taking some damage. We don't have any heals for him right now, and these are what, Tomb Guard? Okay. So we'll drag down the Tomb
me,
Guard.
warriors.
Here, what do we have? We have
I
some
go.
warriors. We could do a Dweller's Blow. We have some with the magic, but let's actually get a Dweller's right there. Butter them up a little bit, and then we're going to retreat over here, form a Death Star. And that should be it soon. Yeah, the archers are now online. It looks like we are getting attacked by some palace guards. Let's see if we can trample them with the elephant and send in the Jezzails to fight in melee. If we have to. Cataphracts in the process of capturing, and the Carpets have been able to chase off most of these units. Could use them to go after artillery, but I think we're okay for now. Alright, so how are the characters looking? Pretty good. Yeah, our single entity Death Stars. Are these Tomb Guard halberds? They shouldn't be. No, they're just regular ones. Okay. So I think we're good, and these are going to be skeleton chariots, no problemo. So now it is time for the glorious AoE Earthbloods, which are going to heal most everything up there. Obviously some overcast damage. He's got the Mace of Hellstorm. That's so funny. I didn't realize I had that on him.
Do as fate wills.
Yeah, I guess it's the Scorpions that are doing work, right? Yeah, so let's crumble down the chariots. Let's go get to the Scorpions back here. And you guys need to dive on the other Scorpion right there, too. Yeah, that's the Arawar elephant, or one of the Arawars, the Ravager of El Kalabad. So even if it goes down, it's not the end of the world.
Yes.
All right, shoot these Tomb Guard right here. This outside point is being captured. Let's get the Flying Carpets over to the back of the city and use them to run down the big boys. It looks like the Ravager of El Kalabad, just a casual 2,700 value, has done pretty well for himself here.
To me.
All right, let's restore, finish off the chariots. They look about done for. We need to heal our Harry Potter. He's getting very, very low, so we're going to heal him up. Make sure he stays good. Scorpions are offline. The enemy lord is down. Should be army losses in just a moment. Tower shooting our cataphracts. Not sure what we can do about that. Let's go ahead and group you guys together. I could see a Flying Carpet stack being actually decent for like cheese. You want to play the campaign that way? You know, just have like an army that the AI. It's like having a War Wagon stack, like fully developed with the Empire. Like they just can't interact with you, you know? Like something like that. All right, let's go get on this. Although, yeah, we need to capture more of the low ground points first. All right, so the Warriors are, why is their leadership so good? It's like, man, they're like, everything here is fighting to the bitter end. And this is an ROR, so even if it goes down, it's like, whatever. Not a huge deal. All right, so you guys move up. Let's go get the critical point in the city. And the Cataphracts have almost captured that. Surprised we haven't army lost them yet, man. They're hanging in there like champs. All right, and one more Earthblood there is going to heal the boys up. And what more do they have? Like, they've got like nothing, man. That should be it. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys at least one elephant battle before the campaign was over. It looks like, yeah, we captured that point and victory is ours. All right, so the Scythians should have been dealt with, and Big Pimpin' Halim continues his elephant saga. All right, so we will take the city back, and that will be a nice completion of our province here, and their army should be sent out to the deserts. Yeah, they're taking attrition now. Numus is back under our control, and did it have a unique landmark? It does have the Tomb King's excavation, which is kind of fun. So we could rapid build that. I don't think it's super worth it. All right. So Halim is level 27. Renowned and Feared is a great one. This character, we haven't decided yet. Sergeant is good. I like getting the melee defense for the whole army. Like, just having those army-wide buffs is so good. And for you, Dweller's Blow is fine. Elsewhere, this is our assassin character. Sure. And do we have any other points to set? We do have some points here. Mehmed the Butcher just... He's just a decorative piece this campaign, guys. He's just indecisive, can't figure out what he wants to do with his life, like I said. All right, so the Scythians should have been dealt with, and we can do the income. Yeah, we honestly could probably switch to the income commandments for most of our provinces. And the Mirage Mage, do we have him in the army scouting? Was he in that army and I just didn't notice? I guess we did have 2 Harry Potters in that army. No, that's Mehmed's army, okay.
Devoted to Araby.
So he is going to just head to the 7 Seas and get the hell out of here. I mean, man, it's going to take him forever to get up there. But, like, it could matter. Like, he could arrive on time. So I guess we'll just get the journey going, and then we'll play it from ear. And I think I'm going to recruit another army up here and do some global recruitment. So we can recruit a lord at Massive Oracle. A Bowmaster, those are always good. It buffs, yeah, Strong is nice. And Grand Vizier... So campaign movement range, income from all buildings. This is a Beastmaster. Oh, do we do a Mumakil army? A Mumak army? A Grand Vizier of Life? Yes. 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 There's no question about that. So global recruit. We're going to get, those are elephants, and this is the war elephant. So we're going to get 3 fat war elephants, dudes. Yes. And what we can do to kind of keep our economy from going to the absolute pits of hell. Halim, we can get rid of the 2 RORs, send them back to the pool. You can see that's going to give us a ton of resources. Just replace with some basic archers to keep the full stack going. And then we can re-recruit those RORs in the north. This is our Ratkin character, so it doesn't really matter what she does. We could just, like, you know, go harass these guys or something. Okay. So, yes, we have another elephant stack. We will make this guy be the elephant king. He's going to have 1,000,000 of them. And the Ifrits, yeah, they're going to be back in 10 turns. I assume we'll be done by then. But let's get some allies. We can't recruit from Henry. Clan Scryer, we can get... we want to get some Doom Wheels in this army. Just get a friggin' Doom Wheel. Why the hell not, dude? Yeah, let's get a Doom Wheel in that army. Okay. So Jafar is done, and I think that's it for the turn. So now we just need to drive the Bretonnians back to the north. And this guy is going to be a freaking menace, dudes. He's going to be a big old problem. Paravon. Yeah, you know what? Let's maybe get rid of the walls here and get like a building that lets me recruit a hero. So we can get this, and then we're going to rush build that. And then we can do that, and we can rush build that. It's going to be 540. And then we can recruit an Emir over here. So we'll get one and throw it into this guy's army. I just want him to have some hero presence, right? That's going to be the idea. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next turn. And the conquest of Bretonnia, it continues. Who wants a peace treaty? Yeah, why the hell not, dude? You don't have any territories I need. Sure, I'll take the money as well. That'll let me get more fat elephants for my stack here. And yes, dude, I love how just massive Orcal, there's just like a horde of elephants gathering in the mountains preparing to crash down. It's very, very fun flavor. The Wild Hunt begins. Settlement besieged in Numus. I believe it's just one of the Scythian armies. Yeah, so we'll auto-resolve that. It's fine. Take the captives, and that should be the end of them. Okay, look at that. We got the melee attack for the elephants. We're getting all the goodies, man. We're getting all the goodies. Now, what can we get that would be helpful? Savage Ways helps with the melee attack and speed. Merit over everything. Master of Djinns will make the upkeep for the Djinn and the carriage unit. Truth behind the myth. Sure, let's get that. That buffs all of our mystical units that we have as well. It's Harry Potter. Let's get Earthing. And you can get Survivalists. Always a good trait. And I think that's mainly it. This character is coming along nicely. Let's get the full plate armor. And then that army should be fully leveled up from there. All right. So homie's there. We're going to go ahead and take Mehmed the Butcher. And he is going to take some attrition sailing across the 7 seas. So we just need to get... Yeah, is there any way we don't take attrition here? Looks like we just take attrition all the way out right now. Ah, it's because there's a storm going on. All right, that's not fun. So we could just sail to Sartosa and heal after that. I mean, we're going to take a couple turns of attrition, but oh my god, no. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh my god, when you tell them to go by land instead of at sea. CA should really fix that. That's super haggard. All right, so we have like a bunch of Bretonnian armies here, including the Fay Enchantress's stack. I don't know if Sultan Jafar could take all of them. I mean, he's pretty strong, but I don't know. That might be a tall order. For Scryer, we can get one more cool unit out of him. I mean, is there anything we want to get here? Like a warp grinder or something? Not really. Henry, we don't have an advanced outpost yet for the global recruitment. So the Empire probably hates us. Yeah, he's hostile as hell. It's fine. Reichland's, they've got some territories. We basically have our victory condition once we get one more province. Are you guys in March stance? They're in camp, so it would be a full stack. It'd be a triple stack versus us. I'm going to go and just set an ambush here, see if we can catch them slipping, although I suspect... Yeah, they might come this direction, but I'll have enough room to retreat. As long as they're like max distance, they won't be able to reach me and get me too easily, I don't think.
The Serpent Lord.
All right, so you're geared out. You have the Dragonbane Talisman. Let's go see what cool talismans we can make at the Grand Bazaar. Talisman, yes. Okay, so enveloped by the dune, tobacco smokescreen, and nothing like super exciting, to be honest. And these are some cool arcane items, but we already have like legendary arcane items. We can go to the armory. Leadership for the Lord's army is kind of cute. Yeah, I think we're all right for now.
Commander of
I think we're all right. This guy could probably use some ancillaries, though. Yeah, and he can also use an arcane item as well. Dude, look how pimp this guy looks, dude. All right, let's craft him something. I think we'll do that at the bazaar. Although, do we have any arcane items just lingering? I think we have like a Book of Asher, which is always very good. So we'll give him the Book of Asher, and he can have the cooldown to all spells and speed for his army. That's pretty good. All right, so we can make him a talisman now, which will be solid. So let's go to the shaman's tent. Talisman is going to be Tomako smokescreen. He has like a slowing ability. Ward save. Is there any like healing stuff I can get? Enveloped by the dunes. Nothing like too exciting here, really, to be honest with you. You got his arcane. Sultan's armor. Is there any like magic stuff I can do? The Gorgon's glare. Ward save. Scorpion armor. Immune to chaos attrition to the merchant. Any weapons we can craft in. I don't think so. I don't think so. Vampiric, immune to vampiric attrition, and it gives him regeneration. It's not a bad item, actually. Getting a regen is just always strong, although I think I'm going to craft that for somebody else. Yeah, we're going to craft it for... I believe there was an Emir in one of these armies who wanted something like that. Let's go check. So we'll go to the details here. Yeah, he's got Sword of Bloodshed, which is all right, but we want him... Yeah, he's got Divine Healing. That's Wazar the Cruel. And then you have the Sword of the Vengeful God. So they both already have healing, actually. But this would give him 2 layers of healing, which is kind of overkill, I think. The assassin character is pimped out, so we will give that to the big dog in this army. Yeah, we'll give it to the Vizier so we can get some healing. Although, we were going to recruit an Emir here, that's right. So Slaver, Wise, or Greedy. We could do the Wise one. And then him, we can put that new item on that I just crafted as well. So we're going to put the Dagger of Truth for the regen. And aside from that, we will get cooking elsewhere. All right, so the elephants are going to be globally recruited in a handful of turns. The RORs, I mean, we could just make this an ROR army, honestly, and we'll even get a Jin in that army to make it a bit stronger. Yeah, Skaven, we can't really recruit with. It's all good. And we will save the rest of our money for some fancier crafting. So Fay Enchantress ambush is underway. Scales, Wayfinders, we'll do the Smugglers, maximum cargo. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we got the maximum cargo. We can now start leveling up some of the provinces here. Okay, and let's get you pimping. Looking great. And we can dispatch a caravan. Let's go see what caravan options we have. We can do the Orion's camp, which has been taken by the Tomb Kings, it looks like. So let's dispatch right there. And Mehmed the Butcher is, unfortunately, I blundered on the movement, and he's just standing in attrition for no reason. It's my favorite. It's my favorite part of this game. It's great. Honestly, I'm so damn rich, I'm kind of tempted to make another army here, just like a low-tier stack of units. I have insufficient funds. Yeah, we can consider that next turn. Just, yeah, honestly, get this building up. We can get like an Arabian Night stack. Some Palace Guard, maybe. I don't know. All right, so Pestilent Schemes, Faction Destroyed. You know what? It just occurred to me we probably shouldn't get another army because when we do, when this elephant army finishes, so they all scattered to the winds to go attack the Skaven, which is great. An unusual location at Kofar. Always fun to see what those are. Honestly, it's kind of like a mini game, and we have an undercolony. All right, no problemo. So Big Dog is going to go out to sea right now. Yeah, unfortunately, we just wasted like so much movement right there, but it's fine. He's working on it, guys. He's working on it. Okay. Yeah, we got the unusual location taken care of, and we're going to go ancillary shopping here. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so for the big man, we want to go ancillary shopping. So let's see what options we have. Campaign line of sight, control, enemy, hero chance. Greenskins are going to give us mostly sacking and looting stuff. Wood Elves will maybe have some campaign movement range. Yes, we want that. Any, like, campaign movement range is one of the most clutch ones you can get. Leadership for the Lord's Army. Reinforcement range, chance of intercepting. Okay, no thank you. Chaos. Anything else we want to get? Research raid is a fine one, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Vampires. We've kind of pillaged through most of the really useful ones. I mean, a lot of these are good. If you were playing like a really long campaign and wanted to like min-max, there's so many ways to do it with this mechanic. Like stacking, I could get a bunch of research rate guys and just be like plowing through the tech tree. But we don't have too much longer left, so I'd rather use my money to efficiently karate chop the end of the campaign. All right, nothing there. Dark Elves, do the Dorks have anything for us? Yeah, slaves per turn. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll grab that one. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we'll get it on the big dog, on the Elephant Man, the Baja Man. Control, weapon strength, and fighting against high elves. That's fun. Campaign line of sight and chaos. Dark Prince's Envoy. Dwarves. Slayer of Legend. I mean, hey, bonus first large plus 14. That's not a bad ancillary. It's not a bad one. Campaign movement range. Yes, Prospector. Let's go. So he's all there. And Dan, do we have any more movement range stuff? Come on, give it to me, baby. I don't think so. All right, so we're going to go to Big Dog, and he is going to get a bunch of these ancillaries equipped right now. So we have the Slaver. Servant's fine. We can stop that guy on there for now. And we have the Prospector. No, not the Prospector. He's for sacking settlements, so we could just kind of salvage that one probably. Militiamen. Recruit cost for infantry. I think we just salvage these for money. And our new guys. Yeah, there's campaign movement range. Ranger standard speed assigned to the unit. Rampaging banner. We can go ahead and probably just salvage those. For dough. And I wonder if it just auto-assigned those to other characters. I think it did. Regardless, as long as they're on somebody, I am not going to complain about that. So we got the scout, and yeah. He'll be a little bit better off there. Okay, so 2 turns, still we're all set there. Yes, and Jafar can come and take Bastogne now. We're going to get attacked immediately by these other 2 armies, so I may want to actually fight this just so I can minimize casualties, although if it says low, I'll probably just take it. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely more than I would like, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad here. So we're going to occupy this.
Commander of G.
And we have that now. Okay, Helm of the Sands. Yeah. Short victory completed. So we've technically won the campaign, guys. Usually I play short victory, so victory is ours. We're going to get Mentor, so we can give the sauce to the other characters. I don't think the Fay's army will be able to do anything, even though I'm a little bit damaged now. Like, I have such insane characters with, like, these crazy crafted items that I would love a big epic fight for the Fay Enchantress to attack anyways. I think it'd be super fun. So we'll get training there. And anything else we want to get? Nope, I think we're all good. Great, and this Emir can head over to this army.
Your name will be lost from the records.
Your name will be lost from the records. Dude, that he's talking some serious smack. All right, so we got the elephants, and these are, like monstrous elephant units. So we can get a handful of those too, although those are only 1 turn to recruit globally. That's nice. So we can just do like a big elephant stack with a bunch of small elephants and have like a stampeding army, which would be great fun. Yeah, and this guy is basically just the new warden of Araby, right? We just got to make sure things go into... Yeah, exactly. For like shit like this, we just got to make sure that we can deal with that, because we don't want to be losing this. It's going to get taken here, most likely, but Khorne would take a peace treaty with us, actually. I think he literally has 1 territory left. He's got the Death Scourge, which I kind of want to take that.
Lord and master.
Yeah, the city's garrison is all right. It's definitely going to get hammered, although you can go ahead and attack this guy. Hopefully you win. And yeah, we just leave you at home to kind of guard everything. Let's get you up. And commandment in the province. So we can do the income from all buildings, growth, recruitment, local capacity. Is that recruitment there? No, it's not. So we will just do the... And Massive Oracle should be doing the recruitment one. That's what we want, so we can recruit more. Oh, we do already have that. Okay, great. So I'm not a complete idiot. All right, guys. Jafar's done it. We're probably about to get dogpiled by like 3 Bretonnian armies, but we're going to have an epic fight, which is exactly what we've signed up for. And you can see the lands of Bretonnia are slowly starting to fall, and our Skaven allies, Ikit Claw, is going to come get Aquitaine, which is going to be great. Oh, he's coming with a Wrecking Ball. Yeah, that's my boy. It's my rat homie. And if Jafar can just... Is Jazoro a territory I need? It is, and it's owned by... Oh, it's not Jan. It makes me sad that it's not Jan, but Marienburg actually has 7 territories there. So yeah, we'll take that too. We will take that as well, my friends. Carrick Ziflin is owned by the Bretonnians here. The Fay Enchantress, she might take a peace treaty soon. If that's like all she has up there,
my lady will not.
She's got 2 territories left, Carcassonne. Yeah, so we're pretty close to bullying her into just taking a peace treaty, probably. All right, guys, let's see what's cooking. Last look at diplomacy for the turn. Ooh, Norska, okay. Yeah, let's see what the Norskins got to offer. You want to pay me just 9,000 gold, dog, and a non-aggression pact as well? Sure. Yeah, I'll take your 9,000. No big deal. All right, so we got trade going with the Norskins. We have 9,000 Gs, and I do think I'm actually going to get like a junk army going here. Just like something haggard, and because we just have so much. So we'll do the Bowmaster. They're always really good, although Viziers, Caliph Apprentice, Warriors of Araby is going to be melee defense for those guys. Disciplined is a good trait as well. Corsair Captain is for the Corsairs. Nomad Chief, Speed, and the Beastmaster and the Prince. So we're going to do probably a Sheik. We're going to get him. He looks very cool. And he is just going to sit here and recruit 1,000,000 bowmen and get like a low tier stack, because we need to push the tempo up here a little bit, you know? All right, cool.
Lord,
no complaints. Do we finally want to upgrade these walls and just give in? This Sheik, we need to give him some cool stuff too. So right now, he doesn't have any gear. He's going to be a pretty wimpy little fighter. We do have the Forest Cloak and the Helm of the Sands. Yeah, Helm of the Sands probably better, actually. You can have the Sword of Antiheroes, and he could take an enchanted item as well. So what do we want to craft for him, enchanted item-wise? We got some dough, man. All right, guys, sorry about that. We're back. So let's go ahead and finish buying the goodies for our new Sheik. So the Dagger of Truth, very good. It gives a regen, which I think is a staple. And then we're going to go look and see if we can get him some basic armor, which I don't believe he has any fancy
stand
armor on
before
him.
the
Let's go ahead and
Sultan.
check. He does have the Sword of Antiheroes. He does have the Helm of the Sands. We could definitely step up our game there. All right, so let's get him his cool dagger, which is going to be right here. The Dagger of Truth, Helm of the Sands. Yeah, we can get him a talisman, enchanted item as well. Dude, that character looks really cool, though. Kind of reminds me of the Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah. All right, so 5,000 Gs. Let's go to the Shaman's Tent. And anything we want to get him here, ward save, campaign movement range. Not bad at all. Yeah, let's get him the campaign movement range. I think that's pretty fun. All right, great. So he's going to
Devoted
get that.
to Araby.
Slap it on you here, so we can go to the enchanted items of goodness. And it does buff the Djinns and whatnot, but yeah, it's fine. It'll give him his movement that he needs. Okay, guys, so the Elephant Overlord continuing to grow here in the Mountain Pass. Looking nice and set up. The Hashishin Assassin character, who's just our Skaven ally, spreading some Skaven corruption somewhere or other. And then we do have this army of corn that we're going to be chasing over here as well. I think we're mostly it for the turn, guys. All right, so let's get one more solid turn in here, and I guess this isn't going to be the finale. I think we'll actually have another one after this, because this is going to take a couple turns. Not too many. The massive hordes of Araby. I mean, I think Araby's economy is honestly might be better than... Well, also we have that vassal. It's kind of cheating. Yeah. we were a little bit... I mean, I was going to say it might be better than Marienburg's, but yeah. We'll see. All right, so the Corn Army is going to be taking the city here. We're just going to auto-resolve that. It's fine. And it looks like they are just going to torch it to the ground, which is not the end of the world since we don't really care about that region that much. It was kind of nice. Had some high-end buildings and whatnot, but I guess I could have gifted it to the Tomb Kings, like to try and get some money. See, that would have been the pro gamer play. Like, you know it's going to die. Give it to the Tomb Kings, but that does also give me a fight for my Elephant Man to go over there and deal with. All right, so Mel Gibson is creeping out. Our multiple stacks are at the ready. Jafar, I wonder if he's going to get attacked by the Bretonnians, and it does look like they are. So yeah, we definitely will fight this fight. This will be the capstone of the episode, and it should be a fun one. We'll see you guys in the battlefield. All right, so here we are. Let's go see where the primary force of Bretonnia is going to be deploying, and it looks like out here is going to be the Fay Enchantress, which honestly, we're just going to sally out and fight. Like, yeah, there's no reason not to. So we're going to do this. We have our rest of our Raggedy Garrison, which can deploy... Looks like there's going to be a reinforcing army coming over here, so we're going to have a couple fronts with which to fight on, but the Fay Enchantress's army, I mean, it's so haggard. Oh, man, I feel like I could just go with like my characters and deal with that. Yeah, so let's see what's over here as well. Quite an epic castle, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's looking pretty rad. All right, so a couple homies over here, so we're going to send the infantry out to go deal with this. So they can just march out of the city. Let's keep the garrison up here. We'll let the boys chill out. They've done their part. They can just kind of hang up there. All right, so you're going to go there. Sultan Jafar is going to go fight the Fay Enchantress. So we're going to get Jafar, and then Wazar the Cruel, and the other characters can go there. And the Camel Dazales and the Arabian Knights, I mean, are we going to need all of them? Oh, by the way, check this homie out. Oh, the Sultan of Flames, dude. Hell yeah. All right, so the Sultan of Flames and the Genie Squad is going to be on the ground with Jafar. So you guys can be in group 3 there, and the genies and the djinns and all the spirits of the desert can be chilling out over there. All right, so then we have our last homies over here, who we can maybe take like a couple dudes just to hold. Is there any artillery over there? Yeah, it looks like a little bit of arty, some battle pilgrims, and a huge reinforcing army coming. Okay, so we can just put you back here, and we'll use the Camel Dazales to attack that side. So we're just going to split up and spread the love pretty much everywhere we can. All right, Camel Dazale time. Let's put him in group 4. Yes. The Naphtha Thrower can also sit over here and do some nice bombardments over the walls. Should be able to reach there. Yeah, it looks good. And we get the bombard there too. And maybe let's get like 2 of these guys over here just to kind of defend this. All right, Camel Dazales. Yeah, let's get them out. No, they can't deploy outside the wall, so we're going to have to scurry. No problemo. And yeah, I think all is good. Let's get this party started. All right, so we're going to get everybody out here. We're going to move you there. And you guys are going to move out here and immediately intercept them. And the Camel Dazales, unfortunately, you guys should be in 5. Get you guys right there. We're going to move them out and get some shooting going. So there they are. And our artillery should be in range to start blasting here in a second. The Great Bombard for sure is. All right, so the boys are moving. The Fay Enchantress is hiding in the bushes. We're going to send our 2 beast mode characters over there to try and get this. Dude, look at that. The Flames of the Sultan. It's a bombardment. Oh, Flames of the Sultan, bro. Let's get it. All right, this is fun. All right, so the camels, we can shoot whatever the hell we want. Let's actually get them like ranked over here, and the Arabian Night characters can lurk too. All right, so the Fay Enchantress, she appears to have disappeared in the woods. So we could do the Heart of Winter here, and we're going to go hunt down the Fay Enchantress right there. And the Sultan man is going to go ahead and just drop this right there. I think it literally is the Flames of Asgore, which is pretty brutal. All right, we'll do Pit of Shades. We're just going to like unleash a torrent of evil magics right there. And the Halberd boys on the other side, one of them is engaged here, one of you guys engage here. You guys fight these battle pilgrims, and you guys get right there. Great. So the Fay Enchantress is getting squashed. This army, I could probably take like...
Attack.
Yeah, we could probably... That fight we didn't want to take earlier, we probably could have just taken, honestly.
To me, warriors.
Yeah, just caution, you know, just caution. All right, let's get you guys right there. Looking fine. The Camel Dazales are going to be shooting where they can. It looks like they did knock off one unit. And we do have the Arabian Night Chad. Let's get him out here and have him run down these battle pilgrims. And there is going to be a big army coming through here soon. So let's get the Naphtha Thrower back. Tower. Let's get a little piercing tower right there. And the Fay Enchantress is done for. Wazar the Cruel and the Homie have been able to take her down. So now we just use the Djinns, which are so freaking cool, by the way. And the Genies to finish off the last of these units. All right, so big army is going to be coming in from the coast there. The infantry corps here has been able to rout them off, no problem. And let's get you guys up there. You guys go here, and you go here too. All right, so that should deal with that portion. We got the Fay Enchantress routed. The camels got a little bit crazy out there, so let's reform the ranks with them. And we can get the artillery to shoot into the trees and try and hit you guys. And here comes the main host. So the Fay Enchantress, did she get away? She's incredibly quick on that unicorn. I think she's got a lot of speed. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And Foe Seeker. And Homie's going to go ahead and do that and see if we can boink her right there. All right, so the shooting is here. We are going to be seeing some men-at-arms with polearms come in, and I'm pretty sure the Arabian Knights, oh, those are men-at-arm polearms, actually. It's not going to go great, so we need to get a little bit of help out there. See if we can get cooking. And the Bombard Cannon, let's just set it up like so we can shoot through there. All right, so the Fae gets away with like a tiny bit of HP. And this portion of the army, the character squad has successfully dealt with it. So let's just go get these peasants. We can do a Pit of Shades on them just to end their careers, and that is going to be that. Now on this side, do we actually have them wavering? No, we don't. Okay. But the Camel Dazales are shooting well, and yeah, we're probably going to lose this Arabian Knight unit, but it's not the end of the world. We'll get it back. All right, so the artillery and the artillery. We're going to kind of start scurrying it back into the city. And as far as you guys go, we need to go all the way over to the other side. Peasant archers just chase them down. It looks like there was a character here too. All right. So Wazar and the boys can come back over here. The Camel Dazales are shooting, but they're getting caught by archer fire. So time to retreat back into the city. The Palace Guard have successfully routed off the Bretonnian gremlins on this side. So putting everybody to work, even the infantry here. And we should have Spirit Leech for old Jafar. What does Burning Hands even do? It's oh, it's a breath spell. Okay, cool. So he does have a little breath spell there. All right, so hunt down this character. Wazar and company going to keep scurrying. The Arabian Knights can get back in the city. We do have one Palace Guard still fighting there. And you, let's get you guys in Control Group 8, are just going to flee to the other side of the city, basically. All right, so the flyers are coming. The Bretonnian character here is being circle beaten. I love this Sultan's genie here. This thing is so cool. I think it's using the Great Unclean One model. It looks like it is. And what the hell is this? Like some Bretonnian Duke on a Pegasus or something? Yeah, I'll use the Discourage, try and break him here real quick, and worst case, Jafar can Spirit Leech him again. All right, let's get him with the Spirit Leech, and one of my genies is kind of getting smashed up. Wow, I didn't notice that. He's got 700 HP. All right, let's get you back, and yeah, he's finally broken. All right, so Wazar the Cruel and company are going to go get that other Bretonnian Lord, cut the head off the snake here. These guys, these Palace Guard, fighting a pretty rough fight here. I don't know why some of the camels got caught in combat and didn't run away there. We're going to try and escape them if we can, and keep scurrying. Yes, let's get you to go there. Could have probably partitioned my forces a little bit more effectively, honestly. Yeah, we were a little bit bad with that. And you guys come here and get this. Let's go get the camels to go after those battle pilgrims. All right, so Jafar and company, let's get them waddling back across the city. It's going to take a hot minute. The Palace Guard here fighting a good fight, but heavily overwhelmed. So let's go get you guys back here, run away a little bit. And the Camel Dazales, obviously not their natural habitat, which they want to be fighting in, right? So we're going to go get the cannon and shoot those guys off. Wazar the Cruel is rapidly approaching with his best friend. And the Arabian Knights can also go and help. I don't know, just go over here or something. I could build some towers. Don't think it's really necessary. I guess we'll just drop a big bombardment tower right there in case things go south, which I don't think they will, but you never know. All right, so we do have one character here, so we're going to put her in Control Group 9 and just let her solo those battle pilgrims. So we'll do the dreaded doppelganger. Pretty sick, and you guys head across. All right, so now we're on the enemy lord here. She's going to get boinked really fast, and hopefully that'll just trigger some army losses here so we don't have to mess around too much. The Camel Dazales are going to set up like so that when the AI comes up here, and the enemy, God, dude, do these guys, is it just me, or do they kill things way quicker than they should? I don't know. It might be some funny business. Or, I mean, again, no, they do. They have insane stats. Okay, they've got like 100 million freaking weapon strength, this, that, charge bonus. You know, they've got it. They've got it going. All right, this guy can't fit through the walls, I guess. He's Struggle City over here, so he's just going to come help. So we could leave you guys together in group 9 and just fight together. And we can do the Flames of the Sultan to cook you guys out of the battle. Meanwhile, Jafar is going to be waddling all the way across the old city. But Wazar and this other Amir, yeah, they have like a charge bonus of like 118 or something, right? So it should be pretty formidable. Those guys still not broken off. Let's see if we can get some shots here and could put a tower there. The Palace Guard are coming, so they'll reclaim that territory when they eventually return. Wazar the Cruel, let's get them in with the boys. And they can just use their radiant bombardments and all that goodness. And I'm hoping to just get them on leadership here soon. We'll see. So you're going to go here, you're going to go here. Let's use the bombardment. And yeah, he does have the Sword of the Hungry God or whatever it's called. The one that,
Commander.
yeah, oh wow, she actually got away. Okay, clever girl. So she did weasel on away here. So we're going to Spirit Leech you. And then we are going to go into a Jin form, try and get a little something going. Just hold these guys at bay while the camels mow them down. That is going to be the game plan. It looks like I just straight up can't get line of sight over there. They just can't hit the broadside of a barn. The Grail Relique charge again, very heroic. These are pole arms, but not too worried about it. The Arabian Knights hiding. And Jafar is on his way over. Yeah, he's coming. So can the genies get it done? This one is very low. It'd be sad to lose him. He's got 500 HP. Let's get you to fight right there. Use Heart of Winter, because it does have a slow. And Jafar's going to come in. And I guess there was another lord I didn't see. Yeah, I guess there was another one. Alright, so you're going to go over there. Cool, so back in this fight, you can see these characters are incredibly strong. Meanwhile, some Palace Guard are creeping back this way. And Jafar and company, they are laying the whooping down. I could use some Winds of Magic. We'll just do whatever damage over time effects we can. Get them shaking, get them stirred. And these men-at-arms with polearms, not long for this world. That is for sure. Can the Camel Jazale shoot them, though? We get you guys back. Yeah, looks like we did knock those guys off. Let's get you to shoot these peasant archers here. And you guys form ranks again to shoot. And are we getting army losses? Not yet. No, not quite. Okay, Foe Seeker, we don't have the AoE abilities yet. Jafar and company have taken down the Bretonnian Lord here. I could use his Spirit Leech, but it severely drains Winds of Magic when he's in Jin form. Really think that's a cool mechanic. Kind of like it gives you, some decision making, right? A lot of times it's just very easy to see what to do, but with that it's a little bit different, which I like. All right, so Radiant Discharge, and we will boink those guys. Let's go get to the Men-at-Arm polearms here. Camel Jazale's going to keep weaseling through the streets where they can, and Jafar and company are slowly finishing off the Bretonnian leadership, which hopefully will just trigger the army losses soon. And the rest of the Palace Guard are pouring back into the city. The garrison enjoying its best life, and the Sultan of Swing over here. What the hell? There's more? I didn't notice those guys. Oh my god, they're coming from all angles. Alright, so how are the Camel Jazales doing? They're doing alright. Kind of getting harried in the streets a little bit, so we're going to keep running this way, and we can put a little blocker up to block those infantry, which will be fun. That character is down for the count. He is much faster in Jin form. I'm tempted to Spirit Leech that guy, because, I have a lot of WOM, so no, you know what, let's save our Winds of Magic. Alright, so you guys do this. Keep routing down units wherever we can. Camel Jazales set up in the streets. And you guys should be able to get away from those infantry there. Alright, so Palace Guard are coming back. I don't know if the big Chungus is going to be able to get back in the city. Let's do the Genie Lamp. Would have been a shame if I didn't notice that and lost him. So he's going to pour some sauce on him. And are we going to break them yet? Yeah, soon. It's obviously a win. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take. So the fire artillery did its job. You guys can set up here with a Great Bombard. Camel Jazale still shooting. And these guys did get away from them. Great. So now you guys just go posture right there. All right. Looks like the big dog is going to be trying to move through the gatehouse this time. And they get folded up here by our creatures. Definitely want to go finish off this character. So, yeah. Don't want my genie to get boinked. This character is pretty weak, though. It only has 200 weapons rank, so probably can just take the charge and just hope for the best. Alright, so Wazar and company could come help cut the head off the snake, and here comes the big genie. He's very injured right now. I'm super tempted to use a Spirit Leech. Very, very tempted. And, yeah, we'll see if we can get this character here. Alright, let's do this. Genie's chilling. We do have some archers over here, so let's dive on the Grail Relique. Dive on the Grail Relique, snipe those bad boys out of the Shadow Realm. And where is our haggard other Jin over here? I know he's on his way back in the city. Did he get through the gatehouse? He did. Great. So he was able to get through. Now we can do the Genie's Lantern again. So there you go. Perfect, perfect. And Sultan Jafar, what do you got cooking, dog? Let's set you guns up. Jafar's going to come help clean out these battle pilgrims. The AI really kiting with that character pretty heavily. I don't have any more explosions, sadly. No more of those. All right, so Wazar in company. Yeah, they're getting on some archers, I guess. And where's our other character? Yeah, he's fighting here, he's fighting here. And I definitely think if I just get the character, it's just going to end it. You can see the wavering leadership on these guys. Let's get some more towers. We can just get a big tower right there. And honestly, let's just bring the garrison down. Hopefully they'll just break soon. I mean, everything looks like it's on the brink of breaking, but, you know, could take a moment. All right, guys, there you go. We've defeated them. And that's probably going to be the end of the Fay Enchantress here. So let's go ahead and take the replenishment and the captives. Looks like we did lose our Arabian Knights, but nothing that we can't replace with an ROR. So I think that will probably be the end of the episode. I thought this might be the finale, but we ended up fighting some long fights. We'll take the Thane. So yeah, now we just clean up the Fay Enchantress. Does she own any more territory? She's up in the mountains. Looks like that is pretty much their last thing. We could get peace with them pretty easily. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Don't know. She did weasel away in that fight. She was able to squeak away from us there. But Castle Bastogne, let's do that. We can power level it. It's a nice little territory. And do we have any unique buildings? We do not. But we can also get some military tech here. So we can get the siege workshop and get you all pimped out as well. Great. Ambusher discovered. We're going to get you in the army here with the big dog. So you're going to join. The elephants are blocked for some reason. Let me see what's cooking there. Well, block these guys. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out, guys. But that's going to be it for this episode. Certainly a good one, and we're making progress. I mean, the revenge against Bretonnia is almost complete. We just need to get pretty much their northern provinces here. Our Skaven allies are helping. Aquitaine is going to be probably a doable one to get. So Ikit Claw is going to roll up here. Probably take Aquitaine, and then there is another full Skaven army coming up to help us as well. Down here in the south, Halim, this territory, we don't really care about it too much. We could just let it chill for now. So he is the guardian of Araby. He's going to head back to Numus. And yeah, that'll be it. So one more. There's definitely just going to be one more after this, guys. We're very, very close. And we've already technically gotten the campaign victory, but I think I want to see what happens when the revenge is fully completed. So we will do that, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.